it all fade away. If you know where the blood's coming from, please let me know. I was never afraid until it was my time to go. It's my cloudy, sunny day. Close my eyes, watch it all fade away. Don't you worry if it all feels the same. Just keep trying, you'll know when it changes. It's your cloudy, sunny day. Close your eyes, watch it all fade away.
We in.
Oh man,
We live.
the day has come.
The day has come. The day indeed has come. But first, how are you, my sweet boy?
I'm allergy.
You are allergies?
I am allergies.
I think everybody is allergies.
Oh my god.
It's kind of crazy. Denton, Texas is horrible. It is just like everybody is just like, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Allergies are fucked. So yeah, it's rough out there.
It does not feel good.
It does not.
I brought a full box of Kleenex.
Yeah, that's not. I don't leave that at my desk. That's not mine that I leave at my desk. Everybody, let's make that abundantly clear. Dave brought that here, and
I
it's,
will not be held accountable.
and it's not going to stay there when he leaves.
No, it won't.
No, he'll take.
I need it. It's my traveling box.
I have different tissues.
Oh. These have lotion on them.
Yeah, I mean that's the way you should do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels really nice. The ones that have a little bit of like Vaseline too. Have you had those? Those are real good.
Yeah.
Those are real good. Today is the day.
Wait,
It
how
is-
are you?
How am I?
That's a nice shirt. Is that a new shirt?
Yeah, I just got it today.
That is a nice shirt.
Thank you. I am good. I am yelling. Yeah, we were supposed to have like a rehearsal today.
Yep.
And then do this, and then I have a gig later, but the gig might get rained out. So today's like kind of like this weird up in the air kind of day where it's ended up being like hyper productive and too productive to the point where I was like, I'm running late for this. I like had it set up and everything. And then I was like, shit, I gotta hurry up. I also didn't even finish my workout on my watch. It was like, are you still working out? I'm like, no.
I have a bunch of stuff to do next week. And so I was on Wednesday, because I don't teach until 5. I was just like in my little area in my house, just like learning tunes.
Yeah.
Learning tunes. And then I was like, because I won't have time. And then our rehearsal got canceled.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like shit kept
Exactly.
getting canceled. And I'm like, okay, well,
Yeah. Well,
now I have some free time.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of songs to learn too, but luckily tomorrow I don't teach, so I've got all day tomorrow. I'm playing with our good friend of the show, Mike Edgar Derby next Friday, so that'll be super fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm good. I also am very exhausted from listening to this album last night.
Yeah. You sent me a video of you cheersing with a glass of whiskey and your cigar cup.
Yeah, it's a whiskey glass that has like a spot where you can
like a ledge.
Yeah, like a little ledge for your cigar. So I was sitting on the front porch last night with the album, a different box of tissues, and
yeah, I sat in front of the speaker that you got me for Christmas and listened to it on that.
Yeah.
On my living room floor.
So, I mean, we're gonna listen through the whole album. Since we've already listened, it's kind of like I think it gives us a nice perspective. We can talk about our feelings as we go. I've also got the vinyl back there, so we can do a little show and tell. I'm gonna have it playing the whole time. If we want to go back and listen to anything, we can do that too. But I'm gonna have it quieter, louder at certain sections, what have you. But do we want to talk about our general thoughts before we go into it, or do we just want to start?
Let's just start.
All righty.
I think that's a good thing to do.
That's a good thing to do. I agree.
Because I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's quiet.
Oh, I didn't realize we were doing it twice. Do that.
Classic.
So this was the first single.
Did you listen to everything front to back last night? Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Did you notice this is a different mix?
No.
Some of it is different to me. Like
Are the vocals sitting differently?
vocals are sitting way differently.
Yeah, they're not as present. Sorry for the noise.
And if anything sounds weird on the stream, feel free to put it in the chat.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah. So this is the first song on the album, Rescued. You guys could probably see it on the stream. I don't know how small that really is for you guys, but this is the first single they released. This to me, this song is just like quintessential Foo Fighters in so many ways.
Yeah.
It's also important to note that Dave Grohl played drums on this. So
On the whole record.
yeah, on the whole record. So this is like, this is like for me as a drummer and by as a heavily inspired drummer by Dave Grohl, like this is like every bit of this is just like, oh man, I'm back like fucking like 15 years ago, falling in love with Dave Grohl again.
Yeah.
I know that there's some thoughts about like the drum mix overall, like, especially on this song, like that this hi-hat section. Well, it's gone now, but just how loud the hi-hat is.
Yeah. But still great. Great call on going to halftime there.
Yeah, it feels kind of almost like not Foo Fighters-y to go halftime. Like,
yeah.
And there's a we'll get there. There's a decent amount of that on this album. A decent amount of like, that's not the call I would have expected them to make, which I'm super into. When that chorus kicks in, it gives me chills, but I'm not attracted to it as much as it seems. I don't know how it seems.
Yeah. But it sounds like you're really attracted to it.
Why don't you elaborate?
Ian.
How attracted are you, Ian? Please.
What do you want to marry it?
Why don't you marry it? Why don't you marry the chorus of this fucking song right now?
Yeah.
What's stopping you?
Huh?
Huh? Hey, look at me. Marry the fucking song. So this song is, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you want it.
You want it. Maybe I'm attracted to the chorus.
Yeah.
That's a fill that you go, I could play that. And then it's like, but not that good.
No.
Not
So
like that.
There's a website, there's a drum YouTube channel and a website called Drumeo. And they do a series where they bring in professional drummers to see how like how fast they can learn a specific song. And they just did Rescued. I can't remember the drummer. I didn't recognize him. But he wanted to perfect the part. He like sat there meticulously getting everything right. And it took him a long time. He's like, I love Dave Grohl. I love this. He's like, there's just a lot of parts. And when you listen to the song, I don't really feel like there's a lot of parts.
No.
But there is a decent amount of changing that happens throughout, you know?
Yeah. Did we watch that together?
It just aired like
Okay, so
yeah.
no,
We
I
watched the
haven't seen it
rope
yet.
one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hooga
Oh, that's the Thomas Lang Metallica one. Yeah. Hooga bega.
That song ends on not a one chord.
Yeah.
And I thought it was gonna go into the next song.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Well, and then this, we listened to this song, so now we're on Under You. We listened to this one on stream for the first time when it came out.
Two really good rockers back to back, and I was wondering, I wonder if the whole record is this way. And also, I would have liked to hear this one a little down,
Yeah.
like a little more sad arrangement. But the rest of the record, you go, I'm glad it wasn't. They've started performing a lot of these live,
Yeah.
like premiering them.
As they should.
See that video with Rufus?
No.
You didn't? Oh. Or no, wait. Not Rufus. Shane.
The one where he cut Dave off? Yeah. So the clip is
Going into I'll Stick Around, right?
Yeah. They bring out Shane Hawkins, Taylor Hawkins' son, to play drums on a song, and on I'll Stick Around. And he sits down at the kit, and for every drummer, they know that you have to adjust the kit to the way you want it to. So, and Shane's like what, 16 too?
Yeah, 16 or 17.
All my students that are like 12 to 17, the first thing they do is they're like, it has to be just right. Like
Yeah.
they can't. And so he sits down, he adjusts the snare, and Dave's like, you have to adjust the fucking snare. Are you kidding me?
He was like tuning it.
Yeah, and then he goes and starts messing with the hi-hat, and Dave's like, we're on a curfew. We have
Shane
to
just
stop.
told me to stall.
Yeah, we have to stop. We have to stop playing at some point. And while he's doing this whole spiel, then Shane goes right into "I'll Stick Around." Just cuts him off.
Dave's like, this song was from our first record. That's so funny. Fuck.
I didn't quite want to pop the question when I first heard it, but after a couple weeks, I'm in for the long haul. Hey,
You know what I hate? That he wrote CPL and we read couple. I feel tricked.
no. What I don't like about the way he wrote that is that that's the word he decided to shorten.
Yeah.
You already wrote every other word out. You could have just wrote out couple. It would've
Just
been
write the
fine.
word couple.
I mean, we get it.
What's wrong with OU?
Unless that's
and
an
an E?
unless that's an acronym I don't know.
Yeah. But after a crispy
A cum penis long weeks.
cum penis long weeks,
I'm in for the
long penis.
It
auto-corrected?
auto-corrected to CP. What?
Stop typing that, my bro.
That's like the smart autocorrect. It just knows you want to do that.
Yeah. Autocorrect.
So here, I was expecting either halftime or like some double time thing here.
Yeah.
So also show and tell.
Show and tell, folks.
Show
Pulling
and
out
tell,
all the
yeah.
punches.
I got the vinyl in. I ordered it from our local record store, Mad World Records, and they local deliver. So I got it delivered in time. The album cover, I mean, you can see it obviously is like pretty simple, right? Oh, wait, let's put it up here. And it's like that on the back too. You to see the writing, you have to like look very carefully. But this album was, I think we talked about it, but I didn't know for sure. It is produced by Greg Kurstin, who's been their producer for the last two albums, and it doesn't sound like it. No. I think in so many moments on this album, I thought to myself, this sounds like early Foo Fighters.
Yeah, it does.
It's super interesting. Like, and not like a early
third and fourth
production.
record.
Yeah. Well, and some of it even reminds me of the first record, but not in like a bad early production way. Just kind of some of the sounds they're getting.
This is a Medicine at Midnight groove.
Yes. Yeah. So this is
100%.
the third song, Hearing Voices.
Oh man, I love writing. I wish I was better at writing riffs.
One of the cool things about this is like the drum part doesn't match up with it for the first part of the verse, and then it matches up. It's like such simple writing that makes total sense when you like really think about it. What a weird change.
Such a weird change.
Golly.
Should we figure that out? Oh no, we can't pause it.
I can pause it. That's fine.
Oh yeah, it's our show.
You want me to pause it? You want to go back?
Yeah, let me grab
Yeah, I'll go back.
guitar.
Here, I'll go back again. Hey, welcome to Foo Fighters Analysis Podcast.
I'm not doing a good job. I can't hear shit out of this guitar.
Here, I'll go back again. D to B. B flat to G. But all major? Oh no, okay. So is the verse using D minor then, or is
C
it
minor.
Okay?
Woo! Professional musician.
Okay, D minor to G minor. Okay. F.
That's the third. Okay.
And then does it go to D major? Oh, E. Oh, B. And then to D? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the super weird one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Dang, that's
He's,
super weird.
you know who writes like that? Or who wrote like that?
Who writes like that?
Kurt Cobain, everybody.
Oh, yeah, exactly,
Very
yeah.
weird tonalities that seemingly don't make any sense.
I'm going to keep playing. I'm going to give you a guitar stand.
Yeah.
right
Am I
next to
making you nervous?
No, just so you have somewhere to put it.
I was about to steal your pick, too. I almost put it right in my pocket.
Oh, that's all right.
The pickpocket. Every night I tell myself, nothing like you could last.
I think that's one of the things about this. Obviously, the lyrics are going to be like really,
Pointed.
yeah, but musically, this is such a fucking fascinating album.
Yeah. There's the
Yeah.
change back. Let's B flat, G, D minor.
So cool.
Yeah, and it's just another great example of like you don't have to overcomplicate a riff. Just
No.
like box shape.
Yeah, you don't have you don't have to overcomplicate a riff. You can play so heavily on like rhythmic ideas and melody ideas. And then you can vary everything based on what the band is doing around the riff.
Yeah.
Such a like again it's I think there's it can sound minimizing to talk about how simple something can be, but I think it's a good thing. If something is simple and still is like fuck yeah, this is like catchy, this is great.
Yeah. And do you think this was a demo?
Yeah. This is 100% a demo.
You think that's Dave Grohl on piano or Greg Kurstin?
No, I bet it was Greg. I bet
Yeah.
that doesn't sound like Rami playing. It sounds like Greg playing.
I wanted, when Greg started producing their records, we were thinking, well, the harmonies are getting a lot more rich.
Yeah.
But hearing this is that it's like different harmony, but it reminds me of the old stuff. And the old stuff had weird changes too.
Yeah.
So maybe Kirsten's just influencing it in a way like, hey, don't be afraid to do that.
Yeah.
Also, could we talk about the FOOs in 7?
Dude. Okay. So we're in the title track, but here we are, right? Okay. Now, I'm gonna say it.
Oh my God. I don't care that you broke your arm.
You know what? I'm about to say it. I don't care that you broke your elbow.
your elbow.
I'm about to say it. This might be my new favorite Foo Fighters song.
Oh my God.
This song is unbelievable. It is unrelenting. It is the title track, and they were fucking like, I say bold as if they had this intention, but it's in 7. Like it doesn't
Most
feel
of it.
It doesn't feel awkward. It's fucking rad. It's heavy. It's like there's it's Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters. Oh, also I'm drinking out of my Foo Fighters.
There you
cup.
go.
Wasn't expecting a halftime here, and it's so good.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Whoa. Yas and woes, baby.
And it easily could be my favorite because it just like speaks to my like metal sensibilities.
Your nerd abilities.
Hey, why don't you fucking blow your nose, jackass?
Soon enough, I will. You're a nerd. Fucking nerd. I mean, not only are they playing in 7, but if they are, everything about this is like this. We're in 7,
Yeah.
but again, don't overcomplicate it.
They're hitting everything in the right ways, I think.
Yeah.
This is an In Your Honor chorus.
Yeah, and Rami,
Yeah.
Mellotron, or yeah, I think Mellotron. The string sounds. I'm glad he didn't go higher there.
No. Oh, also we should talk about how his voice is like across the whole thing.
He's writing stuff that fits his voice now.
Yeah, I think there's something to that, but I also think there's something to the fact that his voice just sounds the best it has in a long time.
Yeah.
Now, what a choice, verse 2, pick up the groove.
I almost expected.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. That's quintessential Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've played this one live.
God, this was the song that as I was listening to the album, 4 songs in, I'm like, all right, I'm seeing them. Like, I have to see this.
But dude, when you texted me last night and said I can't wait to hear your thoughts, I was like, I wonder if he doesn't like it.
I know. I didn't want to be like, come on too strong with my opinion, but I also was like, I was like, I need to talk to somebody about this. There's no one I can talk to.
You got to talk to the right person about it. You don't want to talk to someone who's like, we're fucking Foo Fighters.
Well, one of my really good friends from college it lives in LA, and he's a huge Foo Fighters fan. And I was gonna text him, but I'm like, I don't know. He works like a big boy job. Like he's probably still at work, like
still at work or going to sleep, and you're sitting on your step smoking a cigar and
like,
drinking whiskey.
Foo Fighters
Have
are
you heard the new
awesome.
Foo Fighters record?
It is really sad.
Those are weird chords too.
Yeah. This whole thing.
What was that thing he did? Was it play? The instrumental thing? It's like...
Yeah.
When that happened last night, Heather was also sitting on the floor with me. Like after a while, I was like, "Come over here and sit on the floor." She's like, "I didn't know if you wanted me to." When that happened, we both were like,
Dave Grohl.
Who would have thought that every fill he does in 4 works in 7?
Well, I mean, like that is just so like if you're ever questioning like is Dave playing drums on this? Nah, you got it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the dead giveaway.
This is the song that is like popping up on all the like the playlists today. This song, I not that it's bad. It's just interesting. This is The Glass. You can see it on the screen. Why am I saying that?
Well, who knows if they can read that?
True. Does that need to be bigger? Do you guys give a shit? I don't care.
We're best friends. There are so many Pat Boone, Debbie Boones in this song.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
many.
Yeah.
Let's count them. That was the first one. Two.
Pat Boone, Debbie Boone.
Good luck, Chris. Chris Shiflett on backup.
He's got it. Are you fucking? Are you following his TikTok?
Yeah,
Dude.
he's trolling hard. My wife says, drink every time you hear a Pat Boone, Debbie Boone. It's 4 o'clock. Well, actually, I don't have a gig tonight. Oh, did we miss one? Did I miss one?
Oh, let's go back. Let's see.
Can't miss those Pat Boone, Debbie Boones. I'm trying to figure out who this reminds me of.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
No.
Nice.
I swear there are more.
I mean, I think you're right.
Right here? Oh, at the end. Nope. I like the harmony changed, too.
Yeah, it did.
And that's him.
Yeah. I mean, he really is like crushing it. I imagine he just sat there trying to get takes right for however long, you know? Three?
And
Three.
and Nate followed that one.
Yeah. Said, if you're going to do it again.
Yeah. I'm going with you.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, God, that's so good.
Is it like this? Is it like giving like mid 2000s like pop rock?
A little bit.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
not even like Foo Fighters like mid 2000s, but like
Yeah.
yeah. Trying to think of a band that it reminds me of.
Not quite butt rock, but
No, not butt rock. Something that you would hear like adjacent to maybe it's not. It doesn't remind me of Coldplay. Is that 4? But it may be like something you would hear after
Yeah.
Coldplay on the radio. You know?
yeah, little yacht rocky.
Yeah. Yeah.
So good.
Wow.
Up next, we have Nothing at All, which we heard from the live stream they did.
Yeah. Let me do this with this.
Play Dave Grohl, play it with one hand. You know he played that with one hand.
Let's do that. I think that's a little better.
Good call. My brother says, good call, Heather. I like the cut of your jib. Oh. That's another one. It's another Medicine at Midnight groove.
It is.
Do, 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 do.
Well, to be fair, a lot of these grooves feel like something that he would have played on a Queen song.
Yeah.
Bum bum bum.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, it is super interesting that he wrote this drum part with one hand though. That is super fascinating.
So he said that.
Yeah.
But
He didn't record it that way.
no.
But he said that he was like sitting in his living room on the
Just
drum,
checking his phone.
Yeah, just playing this with one hand, and yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
This is such a strange change for them. I like this build, great, yeah, but like it just doesn't feel as quintessential Foo Fighters here. I love it though.
Yeah.
It feels like two Foo Fighters songs, right? Like two
Yeah.
styles of writing for them put into this song.
Two eras, early
Yeah,
era
exactly.
and modern
Yeah.
era. I love that. That's Pat.
Yeah. Oh, it's all he needs to do.
Yeah. Then he doubled it.
I think he played it on the baritone.
That on the 30th fret. For a second, I was worried you were serious. I was about to be like, "Are you fucking dumb? Are you dumb, dude?"
Oh man, we got a dumbass.
He says, "I'll get by, or maybe I won't."
Yeah, I love it.
Shaking the camera. I'm so glad you have a stabilizer on that camera.
Oh yeah. The whole desk is shaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Refuse me while I kiss the sky. It's that reminds me of another song.
Cool.
Yeah. Another Foo song.
Yeah. This album was definitely Dave's therapy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cloud Spotter.
Oh.
The short bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, this is super early Foos, like the guitar on the right.
Yeah. It's very out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this album obviously was definitely like therapy for Dave, but I do think that it was like, I think that maybe in some way less of therapy, more of just like, this is just like what, like, you know, a natural reaction would be to something for him.
Yeah.
Is just this.
I wonder how much of this he had written before
Yeah.
before that stuff
It was
happened.
like ideas he was already working on or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the third single they released, I think, right? Or was
Yeah.
that? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And the ride symbol in this one
Yeah.
is wild.
Yeah.
I couldn't play that.
I've wondered how he played it. It
Yeah.
doesn't sound like something he would play. The kick doesn't sound like his kick either. Now, this song has his daughter,
Definitely
Violet.
Violet, yeah.
Yeah. Well, here's the interesting thing: is that it started, and I was like, "Oh, that's Violet." I looked it up; it's Violet. But I looked it up after the song was done. There's a couple spots where it's just her. She sounds a little bit like Billie Eilish.
Yeah, she has that in her. She has that in her, as part of her chops.
Kind of blew me away a little bit. I was like, "Is Billie Eilish on this?" That would be kind of. It would make sense.
She gets down into the heather tones.
Yeah. Like here. That's such a Billy like close on the vowel right there.
Yeah. Ah. They really do such a good job at arranging the guitar parts.
Yeah.
And it's just the natural styles of the three guitar players.
Now I wonder. There's a number of like friends of ours who are also big Foos fans who are guitar players, and I know that they were the ones that I know weren't happy with some of the mixes from these singles because it was very drum heavy. So I wonder if the guitar, because to me it's like the guitars are so present,
Yeah.
but they also stack guitars like crazy on this shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's as much as everybody wants, But to me, it's like I think the guitar is like the thing for me. Like this is especially on this album. The drums are amazing, but the riffage, everything.
It almost sounds like there's delay
Oh yeah,
on the snare drum.
that kick sounds so weird. That kick has got to be like some like muffled 20-inch thing.
Sounds like a pillow.
Yeah. Sounds like something you would hear on like a tight pop or like jazz thing.
Yeah. I was listening to a Briston record the other day where the kick sounded like this.
Yeah.
Very dry drums. Maybe he did the cymbals and drums in different takes.
Yeah, because I mean, like that ride is so hard. I'm not saying he can't do it. It's just it's not it. It doesn't sound like him.
Yeah. Oh, go back like 5 seconds. Almost sounds like there's a mistake in the drum part. Oh, never mind. It's just that delay. It
Yeah.
sounds really good. I'd love to hear the isolated drums of this shit.
It sounds great, but I would love the other thing.
Yeah. Hey, Dave, your drums sound great, man, but like,
Could I have the
I
other
have the
one?
other thing?
Yeah, yeah. It's like when like you ask like the server at a restaurant, like, you know, what's your favorite thing here? And they bring it like, you know what, I'll instead.
I'll get not that.
Yeah.
I hate that I ask that sometimes.
Oh no, it's perfect. Good.
You, dude, it stresses me out how many notifications you have.
What, like this?
That and just like all the text notifications.
Oh.
Like you have 40 text messages.
Uh-huh.
Ugh,
I don't respond to shit right away.
I do.
And I keep it right there, so that way I remember to respond to it at some point.
You okay?
Yeah. I don't think you have to respond to a text right
I
away.
don't think you do either, but I hate the little numbers.
What do you think about the fade here?
I think they should have faded the band and kept the vocals.
Yeah. And just ended it on like a just I'll take care of everything done.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Mention your thoughts on the meaning of Violet ending the lyric solo. Oh, yeah. I'll take care of everything. Like, she's like she has to see her dad go too.
Yeah.
And like he's saying like in the song, "Where are you now? Don't
Yeah.
worry, I'll take care of everything," because his mom's gone.
Yeah.
That like her singing it at the end, I thought like
Yeah.
she's gonna have to deal with this too.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I also like the like kind of she'll take care of him like
Yeah.
while he's going through all of this.
Yeah.
Like double meaning of that too.
His voice is different here, but I love it. Do you think that's double tracked?
Yeah. It reminds me of if they took if like he sang something in like this early era, like second, third album of the Foo Fighters, like that style, like that's what it's reminding me of.
Ah, this is so lush.
Yeah. What a choice to not put drums in yet.
Yeah.
It's a Nate slide.
He's so good at that.
I love it.
He places them really well.
I'm a fucking sucker for a bass slide.
Me too, man.
Fucking sucker, dude.
It's one of the only cool things we get to do as bass players. And it's funny, but I'm not even joking. You stay on one note for that long.
I gotta stay on one groove for a long time.
Do you? You do. You're really good about it.
light harmony.
Yeah, the lower one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It just feels like it's like floating while also being like a lower. It's great.
It's more present,
Yeah.
too. It's weird. Oh. Face. That's the other thing we get to do, Ian. Your Nate?
Yeah, that was good.
That was good.
That was good.
This is Chris Shiflett's best Brian May impression.
Okay, we get it, Dave.
That's a lighter song.
It's a lighter song. Okay, I'm gonna pause for a second. I'm gonna get more drink. I'm gonna get more water and some more coffee. This is the moment of the album. Okay, this is the last two. You can see it on the screen, obviously, but this is the Teacher and Rest. And I need a refresher.
You need
before
a refresher.
before
That's
start
why
this
I
again.
brought 3 sodas in.
Well, I brought 2 drinks in and I finished them already.
yeah,
So.
which you never do.
Well, you know what do you?
Yeah.
What is? I think I have hair goop on my fucking headphones.
That's gross.
That is gross. You're back.
A goopy boy. So, in the chat, can you read the text that we have up on the screen? Please let us know. And also, let us know if the music isn't loud enough at any point, and we'll turn it up. Because this is for y'all, too, to listen to us, to listen to this music with us. And so far, no copyright stuff. You can't read the text. It's been there the whole time. Maybe we'll just get rid of it. I don't know how to do that, though. Hagen's the tech guy. Two more songs. Wow.
You said you can't read it?
Nope.
Zoom in.
Get closer to your TVs.
No, don't do that. Just zoom in. Grandpa. I can't see the screen. I gotta get closer to it. Okay, I'll make it bigger.
I mean, we don't have to make it bigger. We just get rid of it.
Can I? No. I could do like this, actually, where we're just looking at the song list. Boom. Boom. That's a little better. What do we think?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right.
Here we go.
It's time. It's time for the teacher.
I have not even. I've heard this once.
Yeah, same.
I was like, this is too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could be a tad louder. Okay, cool.
Which part could be louder? The music?
The music.
Okay.
What did you think of this lyric? Oh no, I didn't watch the video yet.
No,
Ian.
I haven't seen the video yet. I'm not sure what I think of the lyric yet. I'm not sure.
One step closer to the other side. I can feel
Are they playing this live? Do you know?
No, I haven't heard anything about it.
That would be kind of nutty.
can't stop this if I wanted to.
Who's at death's door now?
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
What's the plan for tomorrow? Where will I wake
What's the plan for tomorrow? Where will I wake up?
So many things he could be talking about there too.
Left field, baby.
Yeah.
Was not ready.
Oh.
Hurry now, boys, time won't wait. Here and the now will separate. There's some things you cannot choose. Soul and spirit moving through. Hey kid, what's the plan for tomorrow?
Still, like, we heard it already, but it feels very out of left field.
Yeah.
Where will I wake up? Where will I wake up? Hey kid, what's the plan for tomorrow? Where will I wake up? Where will I wake up? Who's if they don't know? Who's if they don't know?
Oh God.
Oh, fuck.
Just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah. It's like, it feels like you have no idea where you could possibly be going next.
Yeah. Screaming it now.
Cold stones on a riverbed,
Like, what?
Yeah.
ripped and torn, cannot mend. Old white candles on a dusty porch. One flame
What happened?
down, another more.
Don't do that.
Fuck you.
Hey kid, what's the plan for
It's like that turn every time is like this huge, just brightening of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Where will I wake up? Hey kid, what's the plan for tomorrow? Where will I wake up? Where will I wake up?
Just keeps on going.
Who's at the door now? Who's at the door now? You showed me how to breathe. You showed me how to say goodbye. You showed me how to
Sorry to ruin that line. You showed me how to breathe. Can you show me how to say goodbye?
Do you need to be shown how to breathe? With
I
that?
apparently have.
every page turns
I'll mute your mic next time you're gonna blow your nose. Oh, nice. I'll turn it up for that, actually.
Showed me how to breathe, never showed me how to say goodbye.
I teared up a little bit at this lyric
Yeah.
last week.
Try and make good with the air that's left. Counting every minute, living breath by breath by breath by breath by breath. Try and make good with the air that's left. Counting every
Wonder if she had cancer or something.
I don't know. I tried to find that somewhere and I couldn't find it anywhere.
Yeah. For a split second, I was like, "Oh, is this gonna be a bass solo?" And I was like, "Nope."
That would be pretty rad if it was.
Yeah. I feel like this is what you would play.
Yeah.
showed me how to need, never showed me how to say goodbye.
I feel like I don't hear Dave Grohl do a lot of ghost note stuff.
Showed me how to grieve.
Yeah, you just don't hear it. He
Yeah.
does it a lot.
It's very pronounced there.
Yeah. It's all over the Vultures record.
Yeah.
Every page turns, it's a lesson learned in time. You showed me how to need, never showed me how to say goodbye. Try and make good with the air that's left.
Why'd you have to go and let it die?
Yeah.
Kinda.
I thought the same thing.
Try and make good with the air that's left. Counting every minute, living breath by breath by breath by breath by breath by
Another left turn.
This whole like riff is just so strange.
Yeah.
waking up, bottom of an empty cup, laying in your favorite clothes, chosen just for you. Make you laugh, maybe I could make you laugh. Books of faded photographs, moments saved for you. Angel dust, time tiny little paper cuts. Close my eyes and feel your touch, holding on to you. Rest, you can rest now. Rest, you will be safe now. Rest, you can rest now. Rest, you will be safe now. Love and trust, life is just a game of luck. All this time escaping us until our time is through. You can rest now. Rest, you will be safe now. Rest, you can rest now. Rest, you will be safe now. You can rest now. You will be safe now. You can rest now. You will be safe now. You will be waking up. Had another dream of us in the warm Virginia sun. There I will meet you.
There it is. No, why?
Oh God.
Stop it.
I'm glad that happened.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Jesus. The end of the teacher into that is my favorite part of this entire thing.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're ever gonna play Rest.
No, I don't think they ever could play it. And I mean, it would sound great, but it's just it's a different thing. I mean that the whole time I'm listening to the teacher, I'm like, man, there's just so much happening. He's saying a lot. There's like musically changing constantly. You feel like you're getting bigger, and then it opens up, then it gets bigger again, and then it goes into that like final like riff idea, and then it repeats that, and then it has that like whole cuts
Yeah.
out.
Which I fucking love that. It's so intense.
This is probably like my like the one of the only times I've ever really like had such a like a wild like full body experience listening to an album like this. It really like going from like we love the Foo Fighters, right? We love
Yeah.
the Foo Fighters, and there are albums there's albums and songs that are so important, but like the Teacher Into Rest, then that's now the second time I'm assuming for both of us
Yeah.
heard those songs.
Yeah.
And both times I like can feel my heart rate rise.
Yep.
I can like feel my breath getting like faster, and I'm like it's not even just like I'm sad because of everything. Obviously I am, but it's just like musically the way everything is presented, it's just like it's almost like it's not like a thriller, but like, you know, it does a similar thing where you're just like you are stuck here in this in the full body feelings of everything.
Yeah, and I for a second was thinking like I wonder if it's 10 minutes long because he felt it needed to be 10 minutes for his mom. But
Yeah.
today I'm just like, no, it needed to be that long to get the full effect at the end.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably both. He had something he had to say, and then also the full effect for his mom, and just so much right there, and the like the build into what Rest is. It had to be just right.
Yeah.
And it's just it's so fucking crazy, but it's so fucking good. Like
Yeah.
it's hard for any artist, any musician to put grief into a song and into context. And when you hear that, it's like, oh, this is how you do it. You fucking put all cards on the table and you go, these are my feelings.
Yeah.
And it comes across in the best way possible.
And all this was written in like a year.
Yeah. I mean, Taylor passed in March of last year. And I can't remember when his mom passed, but I think it was in the last. It was within the last year, I think.
Yes, it was for sure.
I can't remember if it was like I think it was like maybe like 10 months ago or something.
Yeah, I think the only way we knew that she passed was via Violet.
Yeah.
Had accidentally, or not accidentally, but kind of leaked it.
Yeah.
Leaked that info.
Yeah. But yeah, so that whole thing is like the whole album is one thing, but then the Teacher Into Rest is a totally different thing.
Yeah.
It is a heart racing. It is a tearjerker. It is music creating more than just, I think, like sound, right? It is creating so much more than that. But yeah,
I was curious this morning to look up reviews of the record. I tried to look for like a Pitchfork review.
they didn't review it. I
No.
don't think.
I almost don't want to see anybody's reviews.
A lot of reviews were early. A lot of reviews were last week.
Yeah.
And they were all, from what I saw, do you want to know, I guess?
Yeah.
They were all
Sure.
incredibly positive from what I saw. They were pretty much like the only downside is this album is just too emotional.
Yeah.
Like it's just like they would like there was one review that was like a 4 out of 5, and it was like this is one of the best things we've heard. This is great. This is great. It's just it's too much of this thing, and it's like I get why they say that. To me, that's not a problem. Like I it means that I'm not going to go listen to the Teacher and Rest every day, but it doesn't mean like it shouldn't. It doesn't knock anything for me on the album. It just means I can't listen to it all the time. And there's plenty of songs, like some of my favorite songs ever, I can't listen to every day.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's kind of the thing. What does everyone in what do they expect exactly? What does everyone in chat think about the album as a whole, just front to back? If you had to give it any score, you can go out of 10, or just give general feelings. While you guys are giving those feelings, what are your thoughts, Dave?
Some songs are growers. for me. I think I'll have to keep listening to it to really have them open up.
Yeah.
At some points, this is weird to say, but I felt like some of the harmonies and parts, although they worked together, like as they were happening, they felt a little random in the arrangement of the song.
Yeah.
Some of the
get
harmonic changes, I was like, oh, that's weird, but I don't know if it's a good weird or.
Yeah, I get that. I think that's a pretty fair like assessment. I think that it feels like every piece there's two sides to this. The first is it's the most genuine writing we've heard from them in a long time, right?
Yep.
And then the second thing is that I think that it is like we talk a lot about certain musicians like Briston being like hit makers, hit writers, melody writers, all this kind of shit. There's so many earworms on this album. There's so many. I think every single song almost has to have at least one fucking earworm that is just gonna get stuck in your head, even with a weird harmony attached to it.
Yeah,
and I think that's the really really cool thing. So I it's too early to say, but I think that this is gonna be a contender for my favorite album of theirs for sure.
yeah, potentially an album of the year contender. Too.
Definitely that. Now I'm eating real good this year with FOO's, Theo, and Briston album coming out this year.
And Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah, and Queens of the Stone Age. That's true. I don't know if that would be a contender, but that is a great thing to happen. Exactly what you said, Hagen. It's an experience, if anything. It's not exactly what I wanted to hear, but I'm not disappointed by any means. Yeah, I mean, I think that there like people were calling like "Show Me How," the one with Violet, like kind of like almost like bedroom pop vibes. Like, and I get what they mean by that, and so like I think that like I bet he wrote that song with Violet.
Yeah,
like not just had her sing on it. I bet like that. So that's where that's coming from. Songs like The Glass, songs like Beyond Me, I think are kind of left fielders as far as just Foo Fighters writing. But at the same time, like when we look back at like Medicine at Midnight or Concrete and Gold, Medicine at Midnight especially is like, this is so out of left field for what Foo Fighters normally write. So I'm here for the left field shit, and it's not, it all feels appropriate because they have something they want to say and have to say.
Yeah, very well said. I think they're also it feels like a phase 2 of Dave Grohl's songwriting, where Medicine at Midnight, I guess starting with Concrete and Gold, a little bit on that record, but definitely Medicine at Midnight in this one, he's not holding anything back, and it feels like he's not afraid to add certain things to songs that he might have been before. Yeah,
I mean, it's like you think about like old Foo Fighters, and he talks about like, I just want like loud guitars, loud drums, like big vocals, like whatever. And it's like, yeah, we still have that here, but it's a little bit different. It's more nuanced. There's
it's mixed in with other things.
Yeah, there's a lot more stuff going on here, and I feel like a large focus here. And not that Foo Fighters have ever had like bad melodies, but I feel like the melody game went up to a new level here. The vocal game went up to a new level on this album. So.
We should also talk about how I'm just glad that it's out. I'm glad that they did anything, because it's up in the air for a while there.
Yeah,
where it's like
no one knew
he would
anything.
have every reason to be like, that's too many blows.
Yeah,
I can't do that.
If they decided, hey, we're done here, like everyone would be like, cool, we get it, 110%. But this is like I think the Apple Music description talks about like you know, they're rock stars, they persevere. I'm like, okay, well, that's minimizing maybe a little bit, but like you don't have to be like, they're fucking rock stars, but like they did persevere, especially Dave persevered through crazy times. And I think that this was inevitable. I think honestly this album was going to happen. I'm more shocked that they're like doing all the live shit so much, but that's I mean, it's great. I'm glad they're doing it, and maybe they really want to do it. Maybe that's super fun for them, but Chris has to sing the backups now, so I think that may have had something to do with the harmonies. Yeah, that too.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Chris is doing really, really well with it, at least from what I've heard on that live stream thing.
Yeah, the live stream sounded great.
He was nailing it.
And yeah, go ahead.
I wonder if they had some a little bit of auto-tune or Melodyne on the vocals.
I mean, maybe. It wouldn't shock me. There's nothing wrong with that either.
Not at all.
Some of the stuff was kind of high, so I especially for Dave, so I totally get it. But yeah, super happy it's out. cannot wait to listen to the vinyl. Again for the vinyl show and tell, I think I love the album art, like just in general on this thing. It's like so unclear. It feels really appropriate for just like the whole thing, like just like, what is this? And I remember a coworker being like, I hope they add more. I'm like, I hope they don't. I think this is really appropriate for what's going to be on
It's
here.
like the opposite of the Black Album.
You have no idea what this is. And then at the bottom it says, but here we are. And then like the back is track listing, and then it says at the bottom right here for Virginia and Taylor, but you can't read that. You have to like stare at it and put it in the right light to be able to see it.
Ian says it's the pearly gates.
Yeah, that's true. I like that.
If you believe in that sort of thing.
Yeah, so it's I can't wait to give it more listens. I'm gonna try not to like just fucking listen it to the ground.
But to be a fly on the wall in the studio while they were recording this.
Yeah, I mean, I bet they were honestly having a good time. I bet they were like letting a lot out, and but I bet there was a lot of
emotion and catharsis.
Yeah,
everybody probably went in swinging for the fences.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
and just tracking those vocals. I mean, we can guess and prophesize about what these vocals might mean, what they might be about, but he knows what Dave Grohl knows what those vocals are about.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's a whole different thing for him.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so this I'm incredibly happy with this. I think it's a great album. I think it's a great Foo Fighters album, and I'm gonna see him live. I've decided. I also think I was listening to it. I was like, I think I'm gonna reach out to my normal tattoo artist is moving away. I think I'm gonna reach out to him and try to have him draw like the Taylor Hawkins hawk, and do it like here. Yeah. But neither here nor there. Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. Do you have anything else?
No.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us. Thanks for listening along with us. We'll see if the stream gets taken down later. I hope not.
Has that happened yet?
No, it hasn't happened yet. We just get blocked in like Russia.
I think it's because we just sat there for the teacher and rest.
Yeah.
But we were turning it down and turning it back up for all the other stuff.
Which the volume thing is good to know, but I'm gonna keep fucking with this so we can have like kind of the more radio-esque vibes where I can kind of turn things up and down while we talk, and we don't have to like keep like having weird silences as much. Not that I don't really. I mean, I like awkward silences, but yeah. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you for being here. If you haven't already, subscribe, like the stream. All those things help us out a lot. Tell your friends, tell your enemies. We skipped the normal show this last week, but we'll be back this coming week, I imagine. And I don't know if we're going to do Fun Fridays next week, because we have double rehearsal. Yeah, I don't know if you have a gig next weekend either, next Friday.
No, I don't next Friday.
Well, we might do something, but at the very least, 2 weeks from now, I think, I'm good, we'll be doing a similar thing like we did for this for Queens of the Stone Age.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be listening to the new Queens of the Stone Age album, talking about that, all that good stuff. So, like, subscribe, follow us on socials, DFTA Podcast on Instagram, Don't Feed the Artist on TikTok, all that good shit. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Give me a Foo Fighters album.
Get Adam a towel.
Talking